Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with...
And Messi! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Goes for a shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nicely weighted ball. And the finish! Really well taken goal. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's a good ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Hazard. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Kukçu. Mbappe. Yamal. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. Here's Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Looking for options for movement. It's a good ball out wide. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Besiktas with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Lovely feet. And this is Pele. But it's Thuram. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Besiktas have their second corner now. Del Piero with the short one. Here comes the cross. Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. Can he finish? Busquets. Turkey are looking to go forward now. Del Piero. Messi. Mbappe. Chance here to counter. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, no joy this time. And they've got a throw. Pull it. Maicon. Now it's Pele. And this is Messi. Backward it goes. He's gone for goal! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Plays a sharp little ball here. Hazard might just make this. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good... And the shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Foot in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Caught offside that time. Cannavaro. And it's Del Piero. Played out to the left flank. Ribery picks it up out wide.
3 minutes at a time.
Pele. Lam. Pings in across.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Rijkaard gets it away. And it's Del Piero. Lam. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That has been slung wide. He is through here. Has a shot. No mistake. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 22, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
And we hit half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Besiktas are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. Del Piero. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that's well seen too. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Hazard. And it's Hazard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pull it. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Ribery. Spread neatly. Very nicely done. And this is Ribery. Can he get it through? It's a goal kick. Mbappe. Well, they've got it again. Messi. Threads one in. Oh, such a clever touch. Pull it. Wriggles his way through, looking for the run. He's being urged to... Ribery! He can get that clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Del Piero. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero! Sticks it away! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Besiktas grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Shoots! And what a big quick... In he goes again! It's loose now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Besiktas really could have done without this. Now, power or placement? Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice control. Lahm. That is lovely. Aims beyond the defence. Turkey needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Busquets. That's a sharp pass. Ribery tries to pass it through, and they can counter here. He's got away. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Del Piero. Passing is crisp and sharp. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Yamal. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Pull it. And it's Del Piero. Shot. It's Pele! It's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Danger averted for now. Cannavaro. Cannavaro goes steaming forward. And he skips past his man, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Del Piero simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Del Piero. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Azar. Thuram does well to stand firm and defend it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that is a little undercooked. Lewandowski. He's looking wide. Looking to play him in. And this is Pele. Oh, that's neat.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Del Piero. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Kukçu. Yamal. And that is that. Besiktas really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Pele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Besiktas definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pele.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Strong running down that left flank. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's managed to gift it back. Del Piero. And it's Hullet. And it's Messi. He's going for goal! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
And this is Ronaldo. Messi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he welcomes it in, pings it, a header! Goal! Besiktas! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
14 minutes is...
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Goes for a shot! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Besiktas are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pele with the cross. Well, there's a probing ball. And it's Maicon. Played in. Pele. Besiktas have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a sharp pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's definitely not his best. Pass somewhat off target. That has not gone well. Almost half an hour in now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Threads one in. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pele! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Pele really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Maicon has created 1 goal already. Messi. Pele. It's Hullet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pele face to face with... And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose. That's another chance! Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Del Piero does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a good ball. Shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's in! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden.
Big chance! And he hits the net. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Ribéry, and he's managed to get free. Ribéry crosses it in. And that's the keeper's ball. And there is the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this
Please
first
turn
half.
your attention to the screen for
Quite a
information
half. More of the
provided
same,
by the local
please.
police.
Score at the interval, 2-2. Paris Saint-Germain kick off the second half. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, no joy this time. Ribéry. Pelé. Besiktas looking to pass their way through. And he's forced to go back. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's a shade optimistic. PSG on the counter-attack. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Drives it in. And that should get the job done. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pedri. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Besiktas needing a change of fortune here. That has ended up in no man's land. Cannavaro.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hullet. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Paris Saint-Germain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pelé has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Messi. Pelé. Now it's Pedri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Thuram. Hullet. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Del Piero. Pelé. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Del Piero considers his options.
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Michael. Del Piero. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in space and looking for options. Showing good feet. And this is Del Piero.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Pele. Pele running with the ball. And that's gone loose. Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's got space here. And this is Pele. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Messi. Ambitious ball here. But it is clear to see that he is not... And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution from Besiktas. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Nedved.
Number 15.
He came in hard, very hard. He's beaten the last man. Van Basten.
Number 9.
Oh, look at... And the shot!
Coming on the field.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ibrahimovic. Number 17.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first.
Number 23. Francesco Totti. Number 14. Nedved.
The most accurate pass.
Substitution in progress.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Four extra minutes added on. And the return pass. No way through. Van Basten. Nice looking ball. Floated through. And he cuts out the supply. And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to
How would you
inform
summarise what
that
we've seen today then,
CCTV
Jim?
is now in
Well, Peter,
operation
I
for your
really
safety.
couldn't see...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Besiktas.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
I think the opposition... And a chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Besiktas finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Thuram. And it's Maicon. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. He's found the way through. Israel with the corner. They're first. Takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a nicely shaped ball. Lovely, now then. It's a searching pass. That ball looks a good one. And it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. Besiktas are one down despite having the better chances here. And this is Pele. Pele looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now he's got space here. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that looks a decent ball, and it's been played through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. Pull it.
Besiktas are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Great vision. He's had it taken off him. Tries to play it through. Tries to pass it through. And he's picked it up out wide. Hit into the middle. Bale gets it away. Now, can they get him away? Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. And the pass is intercepted. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Messi gets into a good position. Hangs in, up he goes! He scores! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Del Piero! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Climbs up big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball. Incoming delivery. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. Del Piero with the short one. Oh, that's nice. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Israel have the chance to go the other way. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Lam. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in space and looking for options. Thuram can get it clear. It's a really well-measured ball. That has not gone well. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now, can he finish? Marvellous goal! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Besiktas really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Israel go into the lead. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Rivaldo. Cannavaro kept away. And it's half-time here. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And we continue
Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Besiktas can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pelé.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Bullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Ribery. Bullet. Looking to play him in. No way through, so back it comes. So, third corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yamal. Israel are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's on a charge. Ribery. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifted. Shot, surely! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Israel take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Besiktas have reclaimed it. Pelé. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Substitution for Israel. Number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 17, Ibrahimovic. Number 20, Yamal.
Besiktas perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Number 3, Pirlo.
And it's Lam.
Coming on the field.
Lam.
Number 10, Francesco
Neymar.
Totti. Number 22, Vieri. Number 25.
Oh, he's been caught. Shoots! He scored! Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Besiktas
Get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Besiktas really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's good running with the ball. Pelé. And this is Ronaldo. That's been cut out, well played. Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. Gently done. It's a good run down the right. And he welcomes it in. Vieri.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Israel clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, this is a great position. And he's managed to get free. And it's Lam. Neymar picks it up out wide. Lam gets into some space. Lam made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. Chance for a shot! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great... He rises! Goal! Israel! And they're back in front! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Israel get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, what a mistake! That's a good... And the finish! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Desperate defending required here. It's Totti! That carried quite a threat. 5 minutes to add. Vieri! Oh, it's hit the post! That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he get on the end of... Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Beckenbauer. Look at the space here. Big chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away...
And the referee brings it to a close. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Besiktas never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
We've seen many free role players that have...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Parma are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pelé. Piqué gets a foot in here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, this looks sharp.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Neymar.
Maicon wins the duel this time.
Could move up a gear here.
Leicester calmly anticipates. Besiktas leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Del Piero. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. And he's in on goal. He's got shapes to shoot. It's in. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Palmer grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Messi. And he's... Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Lam. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neymar, spread out to the left. Elects to cross. He's got tall. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Lam. Well played for Del Piero. Lam. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Pele. And this is Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi has it out wide and in space. And that is expertly dealt with. Nicely weighted ball. That is a great pick out. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Played out to the left flank. And it's Ribéry. Now it's Pele. And that pass just didn't quite work. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
Besiktas with the corner, they're first. Another corner, any better luck this time round. Besiktas have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. Oh no, this does not look good. Lam. Cannavaro. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He shifted it to the flank. He has a look up. Can he get it through? Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Del Piero. Now it's Pele. Oh, he's burst through. Out to the left it goes. And this is Ribéry. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Besiktas get the second half started. Pull it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's a real chance! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Besiktas go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Out for a throw. Michael. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. It's Hullet. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he welcomes it in. That is good alertness. And they can counter here. Michael.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Pull it. Del Piero. Just about up to the hour now. Ribery receives it in a wide position. Some really good ball movement. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. And it's Neymar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's picked his way through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pele. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a little off target. Pele looking to add to his goal. Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ronaldo. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Del Piero. Pele. To Lam. Just too much on that. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He rises! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Besiktas surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Olise. Besiktas needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pele. That's a good ball out wide. And he's intervened well there. Oh, what a mistake! He has found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage.
Oh, what a climb! Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And the counter is on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. 2 minutes to be added on. Distributed tidily. Great ball if he can get there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Besiktas are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Cannavaro turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim. Shapes to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Backward it goes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi. And Del Piero! Rui Costa gets a foot in here. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Hullet. Knocks it out wide. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's a key interception. Over to the left. He has a look up. Del Piero takes a shot. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Quarter of an hour played. Besiktas are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And it's Ribery. He's found some space. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that is a little undercooked. Pass somewhat off target. Well, played right into his path.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, easy pickings there. Hullet. Now, can they get him away?
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a good ball out wide. Nicely aimed pass. And that has put paid to that. Hullet. Maicon. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Del Piero. He's in space and looking for options. The ball has bounced loose now. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is good alertness. It's played through for him. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Rui Costa. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Big chance! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tries to play it through. Conte. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The final seconds now. And no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And he cuts out the supply. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Besiktas clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just...
Oh, shooting chance! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Besiktas get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And here's Del Piero. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Besiktas take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi has it out wide and in space. Maicon has it in a wide position. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played out wide, and he was quick to react. Cannavaro. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, it's Van Basten. Pass is just off target. Pull it. And it's Lam. Threads one in. Ribery providing an outlet on that flank. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Pull it. Played out to the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking to play him in. Now it's Pele. Good read, needed to be. Belletti. That's a sharp pass. Pull it. Cannavaro cuts it out. Lahm. Played out to the left flank. Pele. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Del Piero! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Del Piero. Lahm. Del Piero. And that pass just didn't quite work. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pull it. Maicon receives it in a good position here. Bullish header! And that would have won it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. Rui Costa. Belletti. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Del Piero. Lovely feet. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Pele. Conte. Van Basten does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Pele! Rui Costa. And he's intervened well there. He's a sharp little ball here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Besiktas with the corner, they're first. Nicely aimed pass. Thuram. Del Piero. Ribéry. Rui Costa. Lahm proves too strong, too smart. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Del Piero. Rui Costa. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Del Piero. Pele. Driving through the middle. Bayer is there to clear. And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter.